Hello again, all, this is Eatmopie, and I had a request to do some proving grounds, and I thought, well, since it's going to be a prerequisite for Warlords of Draenor, queuing as whatever spec you want to do, you have to have at least a silver medal in the proving grounds. Now, so I thought I'd do some, and I actually did this several days ago, and I just have time now to make a video and talk about it, so that's what we're doing now. What else do you have to do? We're waiting for the Wildstar beta to start tomorrow, and I'll talk about that later, but yeah, proving grounds. This is the gold medal DPS, and as a Windwalker, you have an advantage in the proving grounds, as a DPS anyway, because you have images, and you can put your images out there, and it is a beautiful thing on multiple targets. I just put an image out and focus on the little monkey. In this situation, the monkey is priority. There's only a few different types of mobs, and again, this is probably going to change with Warlords. You're probably going to have to do it again and get a new achievement, but it's good practice. So the monkeys are important to kill because they throw out a banana and it blinds you and you miss your target and can't DPS. If you can't hit, you can't DPS, it's bad. Those guys that were in the middle, they throw out those gluey balls, or amber balls, or whatever you want to call them, and they will stun you. Now you can aim, they're targeted towards you, so you can run them into another mob and stun that mob, and that is good. Now this one here is a healer, so you want to try and stun and interrupt him as best you can. I fail miserably at that in just a minute, but that's because I haven't played in a while and I was a little out of practice, and I just kind of jumped right into the proving grounds. So I have beat this, and I've done endless. I've gotten pretty far in endless, but there always seems to be something that goes wrong. Like latency starts to happen, lag, disconnects, crazy stuff. When you get up there past like round 10 in the endless, silly things start to happen. It's not that it gets really crazy difficult. You can see I just completely didn't do anything about that heal. I should have paralyzed them. I didn't. 20/20 hindsight. Fail. I do make mistakes. It happens. But whatever. I make up for it, and I still have 15 seconds left when he dies. So, GG. We are on round 4 of the gold level DPS. So, I like the idea of proving grounds being a prerequisite for queuing for end game content. I think it's important for people to know how to maximize their damage, or at least know how to play their spec. So in the tank version, I think is substantially more difficult than the DPS version. Whether that's by design or it's just, you know, it gets a little bit crazy beating the tank gold and then getting into tank endless. It does get crazy. So anyway, I haven't done the healer one. I can't speak on that. I actually have done it. I tried to do it to get the achievement, You're Doing It Wrong. And I did it as a Windwalker, and I tried it as a Brewmaster, but I don't have a healing spec. I just can't hang. I can't Mistweaver. Try tab, tab, tab. It's not working. Oh, global. Global. Again, there's another mistake, but I'm still going to be fine because Windwalker AoE and cleave is just really, really strong, especially with Rushing Jade Wind. Yeah, which is, sometimes I just throw that into the rotation. It does increase your DPS overall if you have the haste to do it. You know, the energy regen to do it. But anyway, so yeah, it's exciting that that's going to be a prerequisite. You're going to have to prove that you can at least somewhat play your spec before you can get into the end game content that you have to queue for. I like that. But anyway, so here we got a crazy one. Got to get on the monkey. Got to kill the monkey. Kill the monkey. And I stunned him. And there's a banshee out. Now banshees 100% take priority over everything else, because if the banshee's little time bomb over her head, which is about a 10-second cast overall, if it completes, then you automatically lose. It will blow up and you lose and have to start over again. So banshees take priority over everything else. And you can see I caught him in his own goo ball, and it stunned him. Now you want to make sure you stay away from him though when that happens, because it can splash and it will stun you as well. Not good. I'm going to save that berserker for a little bit later. At least a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, you can see nice and easy as a Windwalker. You put your images out there, and then you have the Shaw. Now the Shaws are a little bit tricky. While they have that glowy white stuff around them, they take like half damage, or even less than that, like 75% less damage. And I'm not going to scroll over the debuff, but it's very minimal. So you want to build up your attacks. You want to build up your cooldowns for when that shield comes down, because then he's going to be vulnerable and take double damage. Okay, so you can see I'm building up my Tiger Eye Brew. That is my burst cooldown. And as soon as he goes vulnerable, I'm going to go ham. So here we go. He's vulnerable. I'm going to blow up as much as I can. Yeah. And that's it. They actually are tricky. And the very last one, I failed on 2 or 3 times the first time that I did this. Not today. Months and months ago when Proving Grounds first came out. But yeah, since then I haven't had much trouble. Once you learn how to do it, it becomes much easier. So get that monkey. You don't want to be missing. And you can see he took a heal, and that's another mistake I made. But I can make up for it because I'm a Windwalker. We got a Banshee up. Kill the Banshee. Banshee. And that canceled his heal because he was healing the Banshee. Okay. Come on, healer, just die. Hurry up. Oh no. Shaw's vulnerable, and I still have an image on him. Got to get rid of the image. There we go. And use some burst. There we go. Go, go, go. 2 million left. Better start hitting. Better start hitting. Oh, we got it. 15 seconds to spare. Now they will go back. That shield will respawn around them, and they will take significantly less damage. So you want to burst them hard while that shield is off. So basically, if you don't kill them while that shield is off, you're probably gonna lose. Like what was happening to me is I would get him down to like 300k, and the shield would come back, and I would fail because I couldn't finish him. And I didn't have touch of death or anything. Now, later on, once I figured it out, I was good to go. But until then, I wasn't. So this is the final one. This is round 10 of 10. And it's really not that difficult. This is kind of an easy one, especially for a Windwalker. I put my image on the ad, and I got to kill the Banshee. I think there's 2 Banshees that spawn. And other than that, I'm just building up my attacks to kill the Shaw. He does have 7.6 million health, but that's not that big of a deal when you can hit him so hard, as long as you plan your burst. So again, that's just part of knowing your class and how to play him to maximize your DPS. So we got the Shaw, we got one more Banshee, and I got 20 seconds to go still. 18, 17, there you go. And that is the gold Proving Grounds. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, well, at least you had something to do for 10 minutes. And if you haven't already, check out my new Wildstar videos. I am going to be posting many, many more. I am extremely excited about Wildstar, and I really can't wait to just jump right in. So if you don't know anything about Wildstar, go to wildstar-online.com and watch some of their videos. You will not be disappointed. If anything, they're very entertaining. And the devs are listening. But Yeah, so I'm excited about Wildstar. Open beta starts tomorrow, March 21st, 2014. If you do not have a beta key for it yet, you can go to wildstarforums.com. They were giving away 15,000. There's a bunch of other places that are giving them away. But I'm not affiliated with any of them. They're just giving away beta keys for this weekend because it's going to be the first day of like the marketing beta. They've set the release date, and now every other weekend for the next month and a half or 2 months, we're going to have betas, which is exciting. And in the background, you can see some Wildstar PvP. It's going to be extremely active. It's going to be fun. It's going to be new. It's going to be exciting, and you should probably check it out because I'm going to play it while I wait for Warlords of Draenor. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Say hello on Facebook. The link is in the description. This is Eatmopie. I'll see ya.
We're big fans of PvP. Be it a casual way to blow off steam, or a serious competition. Wait a second. He's still here? Clown move, bro. That's all the murder we can show for now. But check out our site for more info.